Howdy, everybody. Welcome to Step Into the Portal. YouTube just told us an error occurred, and then I hit the thing and it started. So a little bit of an awkward beginning, but we are here. Let us know how our volume is. It seems to be crashing through the roof. So, hi, I'm the Brandt.
And I'm Kathy.
And you're watching Step Into the Portal, and we are excited because we're playing
Frosthaven.
Woo! Which is the newest version of Gloomhaven from Cephalofair Games. So thank you to Cephalofair for sending us over a copy so that we could play it. If you don't know much about Frosthaven or Gloomhaven in general, obviously there's a plethora of videos that people could watch. We don't actually have a video on any Gloomhaven. We never did any of that. That was kind of prior to our channel, but we've played a lot of that. I've played Jaws of the Lion, not through, but twice with two different groups. Mm-hmm. So, and yeah, we adore Gloomhaven, and now here's Frosthaven. So, if you want some primers, I put those up earlier today, so you can go back and see our character selection process, where Kathy and I select our characters and kind of go through all that, so you can kind of get an idea of the game without any significant spoilers in there. I mean, we open some characters, but they're the initial starting characters. And if you are interested in seeing some gameplay, we did Scenario 0, which is Cephalofair's kind of intro scenario to people. It gets you used to the game. There isn't really anything spoiled and whatnot there, so you can watch that and see our play of that. I put both of those up. So, people in the chat already. Hello, Silverfear. Hello, Matt, who says, "Oh, Brandt, you shaved. Wait, that's Kathy." So, hello, Brian. Thanks for joining us, everybody. If you're here, say hello in the chat. That's why we're playing live, so we can play along with people. Did a little bit of that primer there. So, yeah, there's lots of other places you can go on our channel to see some of the game without that and whatnot. But, Kathy, we're going to spoil some stuff.
A little bit, yeah.
You ready for some spoilers?
Yeah,
so
let's do this.
I put spoiler warnings there. There's spoiler warnings. I don't actually think they're that significant. Like, we're going to be playing the cards and we're playing the story. I guess Scenario 1, which we did, had, like, an event for the town.
Sure.
That was spoilery, but again, it's the opening. It's like if I said, this is what happens at the beginning of the movie, and then how does it resolve, right, is a big part of it. Hello, Brombe. And everybody's saying hello to each other in the chat, which is great. So, awesome. I'm really excited. So we should do a couple things first. We should go through, we have named, I gotta back up. First off, we picked personal quests, and we talked about sharing those with people, but it's very personal.
You're such a private person.
I'm so private. So I don't think we're going to share our personal quests because we're not playing this whole thing live. It's actually a tricky spot for us to play Frosthaven. It's not the best location for us. We actually have put tables on the side of us specifically for this play, which are not going to stay up here because it's already cramped.
Yes.
But Kathy has a card table on her side. I have a TV tray over here with other stuff.
I will say it's thematic, though, with how cold it is up here.
Oh, it is nice and chilly up here. So this is our attic and whatnot. Oh, if you don't know, this channel is actually for a store called The Portal, hence the Step Into the Portal, which is in Manchester, Connecticut. We stream from the store, although at some point I started streaming from here, and it's 90% here, 10% from the store, but I will get back to some from there. All right, Matt, thanks for stopping in. Hello, Black Dog. Awesome. So anyway, we should go through we're not going to do those personal quests. Not really. There just isn't any reason, because we would say, oh, I have to do this, and we're never going to get there on camera. So
right. And we'd have to explain.
We'll leave them, and then it's a thing that you won't be spoiled on too, right?
Sure.
So that's that. So I said that in a previous video, and we decided we're not going to worry about that. But we should give the name of our band. What is it called?
I believe we named our party.
I couldn't remember that.
Cold Hands, Ice Hearts.
Cold Hands, Ice Hearts. I play the harp, so in our band. Nope, that one didn't land well.
I didn't get it until you explained.
Brian was saying that he was going to say it was thematic, that it was cold in here. It's actually getting a little chillier, but we have a heater right here, so we can turn that on if we need to.
It's not bad right now.
All right, and then we also named our characters. So I am playing the Inox Drifter, and I am Forveld, which sounds a little bit like a dwarf, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm going with it. So I'm the Inox Drifter, Forveld, the Inox Drifter.
And I am Elithriel, the Aster Bone Shaper.
There you go. Nice. So we got to that. So the major spoiler, I guess I will say here, is we played the first scenario. We actually did it with 4 people at PAX Unplugged, which was fun to play a 4-player because we hadn't done that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot more interaction. It's a lot longer.
It was crowded.
Which was one of our... And the board was crowded for 4. But it was totally fun. I don't know that I would do a campaign with 4 people, but getting to play a game with 4 people. I don't know. If we had 4 people that lived here that wanted to play it, it wouldn't be so bad, right?
That's
the finding true. A group... I think what I've always said with Gloomhaven, what makes it so great is that you play it. Like, that we play it together and it happens.
Right.
Right? Because if it didn't happen, it would be trickier. So we were making our way to Frosthaven, and we're trying to get there. In Scenario 0, you'll see we were attacked by wolves, and that was really just a scenario to be attacked. Like, so we fended off the wolves, and then when we got to Gloomhaven, it was under attack from Algox, and we helped defend the invaders, but we didn't do a great job. So the city has been put into shambles, and that's the big spoiler from Scenario 1. And now we have to go from there and decide what we want to do. So we are moving on to Scenario 2.
Yes.
We got branching paths here, so we could either go to Scenario 2 or 3. We have chosen Scenario 2, and Kathy's going to read that for us.
Another question.
Oh.
I don't believe it is based in Norse mythology. I think it's just completely a whole made-up new world.
Yeah,
right?
It's actually really one of the cool parts is that, like, you have, Aesters and Inox and Vermlings. They're not the standard tropes of fantasy characters. So it's its own world.
All right. So we're going to talk to Setha here, and she, we found out, is like the mayor, the leader of Frosthaven. All right. They'll be tired from the raids, so this is your moment, Setha had explained, pointing you toward the foothills of the Copperneck Mountains where her scout tracked the Algox attackers. I doubt you'll be able to fight them all on your own, but maybe you can find another way to subdue them if you get close. On the other hand, they'll be worn out after this little battle, so feel free to test your luck. Just remember, even a tired Algox is strong enough to rip someone in two. You head to the area indicated by the scout, following the Algox's trail toward a wicked-looking mountain. As you draw nearer, you see that the trail splits. The main force returned to the near side of the mountain, but a smaller group peeled off to hike around to the eastern face. The scout told you he suspected there was a back door to the Algox settlement, and you follow the smaller group's trail, hoping he was right. The path narrows as you approach the steep eastern face, winding up to an overlook high above. Peering upward, you make out the faintest glimmer of light, but then a shape blots it out. A body, large and white, tumbles over the rocky ledge like a boulder, slamming against the jutting rocks. A dead Algox brawler, just like the ones who attacked Frosthaven, lies at your feet. Judging by its injuries, the rocks weren't its only problem. There's a fight up above. You scramble toward the top, hoping to make it before the battle is through. When you're halfway up, another furry shape appears over the ledge. More intruders, she scoffs. You will never open the Sky Hall. This place belongs to the ice. Your shock at the fact that an Algox just spoke your tongue is quelled as the speaker lifts a huge boulder and hurls it down at you. Time to move.
All right. So, we were actually probably supposed to read this first, huh? I just realized.
I
think we do the road
mission.
first.
You're right.
And then we get to that. So we slightly mix that up. So what you would do first is you would draw a random road. So in Frosthaven, one of the changes is that there is summer and there is winter. I actually want to pull this down just a little bit. We got a lot above our heads. There, looks better. There's summer and there's winter, so we are currently in summer. So we're supposed to read a road event before we got there. That was my bad. I missed the order. All right. You return to the spot where you discovered a buried blade this past winter. Clearing away the brush that's accumulated on top of it, you find it's still firmly embedded in the underlying ice, as though someone had shoved it deep into a rock underground that continues to grip it tight. A few tugs don't get you any closer. The hilt is covered with beautiful lilts and curves that show expert craftsmanship, and the bit of exposed blade still feels sharp to the touch. You don't know how long it's been here, but the warm weather presents your best chance to free it. Do we want to pull hard on the hilt, or it's sharp, but you'd have a better grip if you grab the blade? Probably the hilt.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It offers resistance, then comes cleanly free with a singing ring. The weight of it's perfect, the balance legendary. Gain the Sword of Mastery. Oh, sorry, no, that's strong. What does that mean? What is that symbol? One of the characters has to be strong? Or is that we have to have that character, maybe?
I don't know.
I think it's if we have that character.
That makes sense.
Otherwise, tugging hasn't worked, so you make a small fire beside the embedded sword and try to heat the ground enough to free the blade. Once you've stoked the flames with all the fuel you can find, you get a firm grip and pull at the hilt. It offers resistance, then comes free with a singing ring. All characters start the next scenario discarding one card, and we gain the Sword of Mastery, which is 209. So, Kathy, I was hoping to avoid 20. It's going to be down.
Is it here?
I don't know where it is. It's possibly there. It could be in these little packages, so I don't know. You're going to have to find 209.
Are these in order in here?
I don't know. I think I tried to put them in order. On their backs, they have numbers.
They have numbers
So they're
down here, right?
Okay, they're probably in order the other way. Does that make sense? Like you're probably looking at number 11 right now or whatever.
I was looking at 900 and something. And that's 1200.
Gotcha.
Um.
Make sure the numbers on the front coincide with the number on the back, because I don't think there's a number 1200.
Oh.
Got it. Yeah.
Got it. So, what number?
209. Oh, I put the card next to you there. There's also this little packet has items in it, and there's something there. So part of the game is discovery and exploration, like exploring the box. But to me, this is the fun of being live, as people are seeing how it actually.
Sword of Mastery.
Nice.
So where does this go?
It says gain, so I assume the party gains it, right?
Got it. For each mastery you have completed. So I don't know what masteries are.
Oh, so masteries are the things on our sheet.
Oh, got it.
And if we've done these, then we get bonuses.
I see. That makes sense. But there's also, during your melee attack ability, gain advantage on one attack.
All right. Well, I presume I'm going to be more melee than you.
Yeah.
So I will take that. So I get advantage, which means I can draw 2 cards and keep the better card.
Yes.
Cool.
And we have to discard a card?
We're going to have to pick one card to discard. I think we're set here. So we've got our board over here. We've got our characters here, right?
Our monsters.
Our monsters. The elements are over here. We're not tracking rounds. We've each picked a personal, which again, I think this would happen after we show up. A battle goal. That's what these are called. I learned the name. I've got my health here. This is my deck. My items. I'm just pointing everything out for people so they know. I think away we go.
Yep.
I've adjusted mine to 12.
Switch it to the table.
Oh, Kathy. I would have forgotten. Cool. Yeah, so here's the board over here, and mine is here. This is a little empty because we're going to build the board out in front of us, so there's a lot of space here. Also, when we played the previous game, we had everything on the table, and I've moved it to these side tables, so yeah. It's a little emptier for now, but we'll go with that. All right, so yeah, we have to choose and discard one card.
My character at level 1 starts with 6 health. So I'm very fragile. And I have a 12 card hand. I guess I'll discard.
All right, so this enemy in front of us is a guard, and it's elite. It has 12 health and attacks for 3. So we also have these archers with a range of 3. So, movement of 2. So they actually couldn't get to us if we didn't go.
So what is that monster called? The Algox.
That's an Algox guard. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, also, in the other video, people were asking us that our characters were hard to distinguish. So Kathy put some rings. There's a green ring around hers and a red ring around mine. We're not sure it's super distinguishable.
Yeah, I don't know if that helps.
Oh, Silverfear just said, thank you so much.
Oh, good.
The game is too big. I'd rather watch you guys play and fumble for things. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm glad the rings are helpful there. That was... All right. I might just defend up and try to go early. Are you going significantly early?
No.
Okay.
Pretty late.
All right. So I'll play these two.
Okay. I'm 71.
I am 14.
I don't know where to put these.
Yeah, up high is good until you get things. That's what our blank space will probably be good for eventually, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So what's their...
I didn't draw those yet.
Oh, okay.
So the guard is here at 15. Man. And the archers are 32.
Okay, so this is the right order.
All right. So I am doing this till the end of the round. I have retaliate 1 and 1 defense, and then on my next 6 attacks, I want to say that is, I have retaliate 2. But then it looks like he is not going to move. So that didn't work out well.
We're doing scenario number 2.
All right, so yeah, I put this up. This is then here till the end of the round, and then it gets discarded. So there's that. Knowing he's going to do that, is there no reason for me to put this up? But I can't attack, so it just goes up, right?
Right, and he'll attack you first because you have the lower...
But he doesn't move.
Initiative. Oh, he doesn't?
No.
Okay.
So he just attacks and poisons something around him, but he can't. And then he adds 1 defense. So that's it. And then the archers are going to go, and they're going to close in. Oh, I should say the name. I did Prudent, Preparation, and Relentless. So they're going to move their movement, which is 2. And then they're going to attack for +1 at range 3.
They're discussing on the stream the scenario numbers. So we did scenario 0 on... We did a video of that. Then we played scenario 1 with...
Friends.
With friends.
At PAX Unplugged.
Yep. So now we're doing scenario 2.
Yep. And it branches from here, but you'll see the linear path, and then we had an option. We could do 2 or 3 was our option.
Yeah, so we're doing 2.
We chose 2, and then it'll branch from there. It's actually really easily laid out on the like sticker sheet that you get, like not only on the board, but you used to have to kind of find it through the book. But the sheet over there kind of lays everything out.
Can we show it?
Yeah, if you want to find it.
So upside down. Yeah. So this was 0. We pulled that off. Then there's no directional arrow. But this was 1. And it showed we could either go to 2 from here or to 3 from here. So we pulled both of those off. We decided to go to 2. Both of those lead to 4.
Yeah. So they'll both chain right into 4. So we'll have to go. So unfortunately, I realized we probably will level up, but we won't be able to show leveling up because we chain right in. We used to level up immediately. Maybe we'll show it just to show it, right? Because we're probably not going to stream another one of these for a little while. We might do it, kind of cheat the rules just to show people there. All right, so then the archers are going to move 2. So this one's number 5. You're going to have to help me with the numbers.
Okay.
So that one's going to move, and then that one's going to move, and then they attack at a range of 3, and they do nothing, and it's your turn.
Can you tell me about these obstacles? Are they...
I can't. You have the book.
Oh. They are snow rocks, and they're green. I get it mixed up which ones you can jump or go on and which ones you can't? Do you remember?
I just remember that the log was one you could go on in the previous one, if that helps. I think that's purple.
The log
so
is
I think
purple.
green
Okay,
is...
so it does not block line of sight, and you can jump over it, but you can't land on it.
Got it. So no walking on snowy rocks.
Okay, is it my turn?
It is.
Okay. So I am going to summon a shambling skeleton. Oh, first I'm going to put this up, though, because on the next 3 sources of damage to me, I negate the damage, which is key, because when I summon the skeleton, I take 2 damage, so I will negate that. And that will be here. And this is skeleton number 1, so I have these little markers that I will be able to track who's up there, because I have a bunch. And this skeleton gives me an experience, and he stays up.
So this one is a skeleton, and this one is a spell.
Yeah, this one I'm using the top, and this is the bottom. This one...
Winter is coming.
This one stays up until he dies, and then it gets discarded. This one stays up until it's done, and then it's lost.
Yeah. Right, yeah, because your skeletons come back to you if you summon them.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, this Bone Shaper character has proven to be tricky, for sure.
It is tricky.
So we're Kathy's third play with this.
Hopefully I can
to get through
accomplish more than I did on the other ones.
This seems pretty good setup here. All right, so it's a new round. So my Relentless will stay in play, and my other one will get discarded. This.
Do you think you're going late or early?
Probably mid.
Okay.
Yeah, I am unsure what I'm going to do.
Okay.
It looks like I'm going late.
Okay. I'm 80.
I am 71. They are 55. Sorry.
Who is 55?
And 14. The archers are faster.
These are nice. I don't know if we've talked about this in Scenario 0, probably, but these are a nice upgrade from Jaws of the Lion because they're much bigger.
Yeah, they were tiny in that one. All right, thanks, Silverfear. William says Bone Shaper was one of their favorites. Oh, I'm sure. Having played enough Gloomhaven, some characters just take time. Some characters, when you start them at level 2, you could just significantly see the jump. So yeah, there's that.
And you played in Gloomhaven. You played a character with a ton of summons.
Yeah.
And I haven't yet, so this is new for me, figuring it out.
All right, they are going to set a trap. So they are going to move one fewer space. They're only going to move 1. Then they're going to attack at range 3. So this one will move up and attack your skeleton for -1, which is 2, plus -1. So for 1, so your skeleton takes 1 damage.
You have all the damage.
Oh, sorry. And then they're going to create a trap in the adjacent hex closest to an enemy. So they're going to put a trap here, and I believe, unfortunately, the traps are in the big bin over there.
Oh.
Awesome. And then this one will move 1 space, have nothing to fire at, and I guess it'll put a trap here. So we need 2 traps, 1 here, 1 here.
Is this a trap?
No. What's on the other end? No. That was like poison, huh?
Yeah. I think that is.
It's fine. We can go with that. Sorry. Yes. That looks like a pit trap or something, right?
Right.
That's what it is. That's fine. All right. So 1 goes here. And 1 goes here.
Okay.
I don't know. It says closest to the enemy. Would it actually put it here? 1, 2, 3, 4 away. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess there. All right. Then this is going to move 2 spaces. So he's going to move up here. Darn it. And think about that I'm not getting hit. He's going to attack your guy for 3.
Oh, no.
-2 is 1.
And I'm dead. Oh, wait.
Can
I can
you do
use
something?
This. So when one of my summons suffers damage from an attack, that summons gains a shield of 2 for the attack. So I will use my Warden's Robes.
Takes nothing. And then he buffs himself. Buff. Number 4, is that what he is? All right, they are done. We survived it. I put these 2 buffs up. I'm done.
All right. I now, better late than never, I will put this up on my next 3 sources of damage to one of my summons. I negate the damage. And this gives me an experience for playing it. And then, oh wait, no, I always forget. He goes first. So the skeleton will attack he has 3 health. He's going to attack this for 2. +1, 3.
Nice. He takes 3.
Then it's my turn. I put that up. And then I will curse this one.
Okay.
And then I grant one of my summons adjacent to the target of the curse another attack. So it will be 2
Ooh, nice.
doubled. So I do 4 damage. And I put up darkness.
You got it.
So I do 4 damage.
Oh, you just attacked. Sorry, there were several things Brian was saying. So, the curse, you have to get a curse card out of the box there.
Yes.
And then shuffle it in their deck.
Where are they?
I'm going to guess here. This thing is going to have curse cards. There's monster curse cards and generic. I don't really know the difference if you cycle through there. In Jaws of the Lion... Brian's saying in Jaws of the Lion remembers that you put 3 damage on the trap. Yeah, it doesn't hurt, I guess, right? To put a 3 damage token on the trap, and then we don't have to remember how much it does.
Oh, sure.
It might have been printed on them. It was much easier terrain-wise in there. There's a lot of terrain in here, so...
And then I need to reshuffle my deck since I got the
double.
double.
Sorry, I missed the double pull. I was, focused on all the other things.
Okay.
That was an exciting moment.
The most damage I've ever done in Frosthaven so far.
Well, I mean, your character didn't do any. With your summon. Sorry. I also should mention, I glanced over this thinking, when we're playing going faster, but I played Crushing Weight, which is my next 6 melee attacks are +2, which is ridiculous. And I played, on my next 6 sources of damage, I gain 1 shield. So now I gain a shield, retaliate, and I have 2. So I just want to run in and melee everything. So now I am fully buffed. Yeah, it is correct. The traps. This specifically said it's a 3 damage trap, so that is a little different than scaling than the other ones. Oh, it's limits per deck. Thank you, William. Yeah, I noticed that. So the curse cards have either an M or a star on them. The stars can go in our decks, and they limit how much you can be cursed. That makes sense.
That's nice.
All right, I think we finished the round. I'm going to try to go fast. Because I haven't actually done anything yet.
Come on. So we've done 7 of 12 damage on him. That's not bad.
Yeah. Uh, so should I run up? They put those damage traps very conveniently. Should I just kill the big guy, or you got the big guy?
I can activate the trap with my skeleton and negate the damage.
Oh, is that what he does? So I need to kill the enemy in front of him so he'll run up, right? Is that what you're saying?
What?
I should kill this early.
Sure.
And then your skeleton will run up. Because you can't pick where the skeleton goes.
Oh, I can't?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, he has to move towards the closest enemy.
Oh.
They're all automated.
I didn't know that.
Got it.
So,
you can make decisions when there's a decision to make, but you can't.
Yeah. Got it. Well, then if you can kill that,
Yeah, okay.
I think you should.
Done. So I need to move. None of that is helpful. So I will just use this and this. How fast is that? That is not fast.
How much health do the archers have?
They have
It's hard to tell who's
5.
who. Okay.
They're in alphabetical order. Archer, guard, priest, scout. I don't know if that helps.
Sure. I'm just trying to look at their picture because I don't remember necessarily that this guy. Well, now I do, but
the one with a bow is an archer.
Well, I don't.
It is dark in here.
All right, I see it.
It's funny because this is very well lit, but it's dark for us in the room because of bouncing light. So.
All right.
Yeah, thank you, William. Reshuffle icon on the guards. Thank you. Thank you to all the Gloomhaven players who are walking through this. We played so many times. I promise you any of those little rules that we're missing are not our lack of knowledge. It's just the being on camera streaming, and you're just you're doing a lot of interaction. So I totally appreciate people correcting things.
Yeah.
Please do it. That's why we're live and people can tell us so we don't make those mistakes. We definitely have played a significant number of times. This is arguably my favorite game, but there you go.
All right, 83.
I am 19. They are...
They being the guard.
The guard is 30. Dang it. Oh, no, that is good. And the archers are 29.
They have a bow.
Right. The guy's holding the arch. All right, I played Destructive Fury and Bloodletting. So my Destructive Fury is a pretty crazy card that gets lost, but I'm just going to use it for 2 movement because that's all I need. So I'm just going to move up to here and try to get a little damage on me from the other ones if I can. And then I'm going to attack for 3, plus 2 is 5. And I guess I'll use advantage, right? Might as well make sure I kill him.
Sure.
Plus 1 or plus 2. So I'll take plus 2, so it's 7. So he's very, very dead.
Oh, wait, you have the tokens.
And I have the tokens right here. That is my turn.
So
I did my job.
He's dead. So then it's the archers. Does he walk into his own trap? Or he can probably reach us.
So, right. What do they want to do? They want to move and then attack at range 5? Correct? These are a little hard for us to see. That is a 5 there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's tiny.
So, yeah, they're not going to
And they wound?
I think it's...
oh, no. What is that?
You can't walk.
The arrow in the foot.
Arrow in the foot.
Immobilized.
So 3 to you, 3 to me. So they would move to be 5 for me, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he's going to attack me for -1. Oh, my card said after I attack, if you killed an enemy, move a thing back. Only if there's no other way. Okay, yeah. So I'm trying to keep up with that. With the chat is moving, which is awesome. All right, so then they're going to attack me, which is this deck, for -1. So that's just 2. And they're cursed. Gabby! That was you.
That
All right,
me.
so I did not get hit, which means I don't get immobilized. Then this one wants to move to range 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's just going to move back to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I went before you. So this one will attack me for 2 minus 1 is 1.
The archers don't move if they are already in range.
Oh, they don't move to be range 5? I thought they would always move to be maximum. So they only move to be in range. Okay.
So this one was here.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah. I have played that wrong.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's another great part about that. So Paul Grogan is the gaming rules there, and he makes the official videos for Cephalofair.
Yeah.
And so he's saying, how are we playing when he hasn't made the how to play videos? Yeah. Yeah, Paul, I played a couple times before and whatnot. So thanks for joining us, though, Paul. And definitely check out his check out Paul's gaming rules channel. I mean, you can just, as it says, you can get so many gaming rules videos, and especially on some of the trickier to play ones.
That's awesome. Okay.
Wow. Okay, so that's a major rule that I've definitely played wrong. I thought always they moved to maximum range, so that's great.
Perfect.
So please do correct me. Apparently, I do play some of the things. These are the kind of games, though, you're going to come up with your own house rules, whatever we had done in that earlier one, you know, where you could put up the things and whatnot. Did we finished that last round, right? So that should go down.
Yep.
All right. So they shot me. They hit me for 1, but I take no damage. So we're good. So it's all you. I'll keep up with that.
All right. Okay, so I have Dark Tidings and Command of the Wretched. But first, my skeleton moves, which I need to remember. So he's going to go up here and activate the trap, right?
Yep.
So he would take 3 damage, and this goes away.
Mm-hmm.
But I will negate this one, that damage.
So you've made like a super soldier skeleton.
I'm doing my
Instead of
best.
making multiple skeletons, you've used all the buffs, right?
And I'll keep that in case it comes back up.
Oh, I do get immobilized. Thank you. I do know that.
And then he's going to attack the archer for 2 plus 0. So 2. The archer does not have. So that is number 5 that he attacked for 2.
Got it.
Then it's me. So I am going to grant one of my summons another move and attack. So he's not going to move. He will attack for 2 minus 1. So I do 1 more to number 5 with piercing, but that doesn't really matter.
Right.
But you can put dark down, I guess. And then I will move 4. So 1, 2, 3. Am I in your way here?
I can't move. So no.
My, how the tables have turned.
Excuse me, everybody. All right.
And that's it.
Perfect. So we finished that round. These are all my buffs that are out on the Drifter. Paul says this video is week after next. Awesome. We will all look forward to that because I'm sure that I will glean some rules that I have been getting wrong in addition to they move to maximum. No, it's great. That's why I like playing live, so I can find out those things in real time. All right, so I can take up... Never mind. I can't say what I can do. A little bit of a weird turn.
So how much? They only need 2 more damage there. I'm gonna go kind of early.
Okay.
Early for me, anyway.
Perfect. Yeah, the Drifter feels like build your own character. 27. Who's dead? The guard?
The guard.
Actually, there's a question I have for people. When the guard dies, do I reshuffle the deck, or do I leave the deck until more guards come out? I believe I've always reshuffled the deck, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh, maybe I don't do that. So do I just leave this deck here, and when another guard comes out, I keep playing from there? Yeah, no, it's true. I feel like you can say more. Like the game would be bad if you could say nothing.
Yeah.
So it's a good point. I mean, I was going to say that I'm going to poison them, and I probably could say I'm going to poison them. I just can't say at initiative 27, I'm going to deal a 1 damage attack at range 4 with poison, right? Like, I want to be that specific.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so let me know if I reshuffle this deck once the enemies die here. That is a question.
Planning is for a second.
Yeah, I think we played a little bit more than we had to this turn. I think this turn was pretty straightforward. Okay. I can't move, so... All right, let's go.
I'm first.
Kathy's getting impatient, people. Come on.
All right, I will... Nope. The skeleton goes first. And he's just going to attack 5 again and does 3 damage, so it's dead. Which actually means this card isn't going to do anything.
So, Peter... I'm sorry, Kathy.
Nope.
There's a lot of people. You do not reshuffle it. Okay. Peter says this doesn't look like scenario 1, so I'll clarify again for people. So
it's scenario 2.
Yeah, we did scenario 0. That was the one that we put up this morning, and then we did scenario 1 at PAX Unplugged with friends, and now we are on scenario 2. So
correct.
That's where we're at.
I need a loot token.
So it is specifically not scenario 1.
Okay. Can my skeleton attack and then move? Or does it have to be move and then attack?
It moves and then attacks.
Okay. So I will summon another one. We'll go this way. And then I'm not going to use the bottom ability on this card, and I'm just going to move 2. And end here.
I'm only remembering that from Gloomhaven. I don't remember where it is in Frosthaven.
When I summon a skeleton, I gain an experience, and I take 2 damage, which I will negate.
Don't see summons on here.
Well, he said move +0, then attack +0 in that order.
That's what I thought. I remember that from playing it. I just don't remember it from, like, the rules. But we've got Paul in here for the rules.
So I'm done. It's your turn.
Oh, I didn't play my... I'm getting a little lost in the chat. That's okay. That's why we're playing live, to have people with us. So it'll take us a little longer, I know. All right, so I cannot move. So at the end of my turn, this goes away. So I'm going to use my Vile Assault to just go away. And then I'm going to do my Deadly Shot at range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, correct?
Yep.
I'm at range 4, so 1. I don't have any buffs that I can do because I'm doing ranged. 1 doubled. Boom! 2. Does he have 3?
Or, no, that was the other guy.
So I'm dealing 2 damage to him. And he's poisoned. That's number 6, right?
It's super weird because I usually have the health or all the tokens.
Gotcha.
And I keep trying to get them, and they're not
Do
there.
you want them?
No.
Okay. You have a table over there.
I do.
You should see our setup. It's pretty funny, and we
ridiculous.
are in our attic. And it's winter. Although, we're not bad. It looks like our cold is coming this weekend, so. But it's not too cold, comparatively. And now they go?
Now they go.
Alright, so they will attack for -1, 2 targets. So they're going to attack you?
Yep.
Hold on, do they attack closest? How do they pick between you and your summons? Do they have to attack something adjacent? I'll just ask chat. Do they have to attack adjacent?
Did we remove any loot cards? I don't think we did.
What happened?
He said there's 2 special loot cards we're supposed to...
Oh, did you draw one of them?
No. Oh, that's good to know, though.
I do know what those loot cards are.
So we shouldn't have them.
Okay. So I'll look at it before I show it to the camera.
Yeah.
And then we'll put them away. Got it. They get focused on first. So,
Got it.
So would this attack at range even though Kathy's sitting in its face? I don't remember that rule for them.
Closest enemies and go from there.
Okay, all right. That's what I was thinking. So one's going to attack Kathy and one's going to attack
questioning
whichever one
everything.
attacked first. I know, bro. That's what happens, right? When you start realizing you're getting things wrong, you start saying, but... Which is fine. And I think it's important for people, like there's obviously a lot of people in here who have played a lot, but there's people who have not. And I think it's also important to realize, like, these are the kind of games where it's okay to go with the flow. You're going to play 50 scenarios. If in scenario 2 you get rules wrong, it's okay to move on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think you have to worry that that is a major thing you've done. You know? That.
Yep. I'm closer, so I'm first.
All right.
But it's disadvantaged because it has no movement. Correct?
Right. It's close to you, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So for -1, so it's going to be 2 plus 0. So you're taking 2 damage.
And I will negate that. So then this card goes away, and I get another experience. All right, and then he attacks my skeleton.
Yep.
For 3? 4. He does 4 to my skeleton because it's +1.
Oh, it's -1 here, so it's 3.
Ah, 3. 3. So then I negate that damage to my skeleton.
Look at you.
I like
powerhouse
these negate
now.
damage cards.
Are they going to last much longer?
Nope.
Did you get your experience?
I will on the next one, correct?
No, it's above that one.
Oh, I assumed because it's
was
above
the
the
arrow?
red arrow that I would gain it once it was done. That made the most sense to me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, actually. That's a good question. I never checked it. I did the other. I assumed it was when you get to that circle, but it is above the arrow. You're right. So
Yeah, I'm going to do it when it's done.
All right. Well, I took these 2 already, so I'll
As
just
is right and proper.
do them. Oh, I gained that one already, though, because I moved up. Cool.
Okay.
Paul says he's going to show up and take our game from us if we get any rules wrong. So it would actually be great. I might do it just so Paul will travel, because he's in England. So,
Oh, really?
like, yeah, come on over. We'll play some other games. No, just kidding.
I'm right. Okay.
What do you write about? Oh, the little arrows.
When you
Darn
get
it.
experience. It just makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I don't feel bad. That's a Frosthaven rule and not a Gloomhaven rule. So I feel worse when I get things wrong that are particularly related to that. All right. So, yeah, we do need a little discussion here. So your thing is going to tick up here and grab this. Do you have the avoid damage thing?
I have one more.
And I have the ability to jump that rock, but I can't jump into that person. So I feel like I should probably go slow and see what you can do.
I can kill that person.
All right, so I'm going to go slow.
Unless I miss.
And see what you can do. not be super useful.
Oh no. Hold on, that might not be great.
It is actually, it's true. It's clearer when you gain things than it was in Gloomhaven.
Okay.
The skeletons won't go, but they can't because there's a stone right here. This skeleton can come through without going through the trap, but I don't think this one can.
That one's gonna go into the trap.
Depends on what their movement is. All right.
18.
70. And 29. All you.
Okay. So he will go 1, 2, and attack for 2. -1. So he does 1.
+1.
Oh, plus
Poisoned.
1.
Thank you very much.
How much damage does he have?
5 health.
Nope.
He has 4 damage.
Got it. Alright, so then this guy is going to go and activate this trap. And he just goes through it, right? So I keep going, or does he stop when I get to a trap? There's always another question.
I think you stop when you get to a trap.
I assume so.
Maybe I should watch Paul's video. I'm going to travel forward in time. Watch Paul's video.
It will avoid traps no matter how long the path is, even if they can't make it. So he's not allowed to go through the trap?
Gotcha.
Oh, that's annoying.
So we would have messed that up on the previous one. All right, so he'll come around the other side.
Fine.
That's interesting because enemies don't do that. All right.
Okay, it doesn't matter because that trap isn't in the way. All right. So then I will attack this for 4. +2. So that's 6. So that's rather
Quite dead.
And we need a loot token.
Yep. Here's a mini guitar.
And nature and darkness are up.
What are you doing over here?
And I get an
You're like actually playing your character this time.
It's the
It's
first
like,
time.
I'm doing nothing.
That card
You're
is
rocking it.
lost.
It's awesome. It's good for people to see the Bone Shaper in action.
So I can move 2. Oh wait, I was supposed to get this loot. Oh, do we get that right away?
Yeah.
I got a medal.
I'm just going to pull it from the deck rather than have to replace.
Yeah.
And just show you, this is the card.
Oh
It's very clearly... That is a secret from all of you at home. But I think that's the card they're talking about.
And then I can grant a summons to. Will my skeleton open the door?
No.
So where will it go? Just past me?
It moves towards enemies. Otherwise... I don't know, without a door open. I wish I knew where summons were in here, because then I could just have that piece. Somebody tell me the number for where... Oh, summon, okay. 31. I know it doesn't open doors, I just wasn't sure. Are you done with your turn?
Yeah, I just can grant my summons.
I'm going to have you read the summon... Not out loud.
No, I know.
So you have one more summon that has a move?
Yes.
Okay. So the archer is gone, and then it would be me. So I have a 3 movement, and then I have a loot.
If a character summoned cannot find a focus, the summoner may choose for the summon to move toward them instead.
Got it.
Which is not... I mean, I guess I can move this one.
Yeah.
I can move whoever I want.
Are you moving there?
Do you not
Can you
want me
move
to
2
there?
spaces?
I can. Is this...
Oh, toward you?
Yeah.
Well, I have a movement of 3.
Gotcha. Well, I could choose not to move my summon, I think.
I feel bad. I guess I can move up and around, but then I have to go over the trap.
I mean, can this just move here instead?
Well, I guess that's not toward you. Is that the issue we're having? It can move toward you. I don't know if this toward you could count as equidistant.
No. It's very mean.
Yeah.
And then I just won't move. That's fine.
All right. Then I'm going to move 3 and loot. And attack.
And I need to short rest.
So I'm going to attack you.
I'd rather you didn't.
Okay, fine. All right. I don't wonder if those are secret either. There's a lot of questions. It's not a big deal.
Game.
I know. All right, I only have 1 card left.
Same.
I'm going to short rest.
Also, same.
I do not have this anymore. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you're getting to see the game. No, you're fine, William. It's really okay.
It's super helpful.
We don't mind at all. We do streams with 0 people on here, so having 20 people on here is exciting.
And I'd rather do it right, even if...
And this is probably probably our only live play of this. We're probably not doing significant numbers. Yeah. We may try to do a podcast episode or something, or where we kind of go over Frosthaven when we're 30 in or something, but... Oh. I totally just shuffled all my cards into my other card. That was my one. We could long rest. It's true. If we long rest, we just get to pick what goes.
That's true.
And we get our cards back, and you could heal.
I'm not actually damaged.
Gotcha. Nor am I. Although I seem to be at 9, but I don't think I've taken damage. No, I did take 1 from something.
Yeah,
so
you did,
you're totally right. We will long rest.
That's a good call.
No reason to not. I feel like I'm going to need movement, but I'm going to get rid of this card. So I'm getting rid of Draining Arrows, because I did not come with my ranged stuff in mind. Heal 2, and ready our items. Although I did have the amulet that I could have just healed with.
I will lose all my stuff I put up, though, by long resting.
That's true.
That's sad.
Would you prefer to not?
No.
It sounded like for Kathy, the downside was losing these 2 elements that are up. You just put those up this turn, right? Yeah. Yeah, Brian's saying, how dare you get me interested and then tell me you're not going to play again. We're totally going to play again. Maybe we'll find something to do for a stream that'll make sense.
Down the road.
Yeah, or playing something that's single. Like you unlock some fun scenarios, so if we found a fun one we could do. But transporting a 36-pound game 2 flights of stairs is not super exciting, so I'd like to not transport it. So actually, ironic, as small as this table is, which is not tiny, this is not a tiny table, but it's small. We have a gigantic dining room table. In fact, it's the reason we've never really gotten a board game table. It's so big.
Right.
It's gigantic. Like, it seats 10 people pretty easily. So We play on that table typically, although we do have a cat now. Well, a second cat that will attack everything. So we have to figure that out.
We have a devious cat now.
But I don't find it that hard to clean up and set up. Like, it definitely is time-consuming, but it's not frustrating.
Agreed.
I think they got a pretty good system.
I can't decide what to get rid of.
And we're getting those inserts in. Chris over at Cephalofair said he would send us those inserts so we can show those off. In fact, you can go over to Gaming Rules and watch Paul build the Laser Ox one. He built it on a stream.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Oh, I got to pick cards. No, I don't. You just discarded one. We long rested, right?
I discarded. I got my robes back. So I didn't heal because I didn't need to.
Just the next round.
Did I? Was I supposed to reshuffle these?
It seems like your robes... I know, it's funny when you get through those decks and you're thinking... All right, ready?
Yep.
Now I got this
And
card.
we don't have an archer right now, so...
All right, I got 8.
All right. Gonna move.
We don't know what's in that door.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm busting in.
Okay. 43.
32. So I do know how this works. I'm hoping I know how this works now, right? That's what happens. But I'm going to go open the door, and then we're going to draw for whatever's in there, and then it would just go after me in whatever order it.
I think this is going to be in the way.
Sense. Yep. We are opening that. So 1, 2, 3. That's all you for reading.
So, you need this. I'll let you figure out. All right, so I'm going to read 27.1. Dodging boulders on the side of a mountain wasn't quite how you imagined spending the morning, but you make it to the overlook without getting crushed. However, just before you pull yourself over the final ledge, a voice carries over the wind, stopping you. Foul ice pissers, it shouts in a deep, commanding cry.
Did it call us ice pissers?
It surely did. You're nothing but petty blasphemers twiddling in your caves. Well then. You make it over the ledge and see the owner of the voice pinned between two boulders. She's clearly an Algox, but she is dressed much differently from the brutes who were just hurling boulders at you. Larger than her male opponents, she wears ornate battle garb that marks her as a prominent member. Do you want to see this while I'm reading so you can set up the enemies?
Sure.
A prominent member of a different faction. She turns to you with snarling hatred, but softens when she realizes you're not friends of her enemies. Quickly then, warm bloods, help me fight these dirt lovers. Aid me, and I swear to aid you. Her hand, though pinned, glows with crackling blue energy. Special rules. The Algox priest is an ally to you and an enemy to all other monsters. If all revealed enemies are dead, the Algox priest focuses on moving toward an opening door too. If the Algox priest dies, the scenario is lost.
No, dang. Oh, I need to see more.
Oh, yeah. I will, yeah.
Alright, we just need 2 archers. Can you get me a regular enemy stand? And then these 2 get placed here and in front of her. So should she have a blue stand?
Oh, maybe.
No, I mean, it's showing that she is white, right? So she is off of that. Then I believe, so how allies work in this is there's an ally deck in there. I think it was where you got the curse cards from. I think there's a deck that says A on it.
This one?
The A deck, yep. So that's her deck. Where did I just put the gold stand down?
I might have put it back.
Ah.
My chair is very squeaky.
All right, so we have a scout who is going to be 40, and we have archers. Did I reshuffle? No, the archer deck had a thing on it, so I reshuffled it on purpose. Who are going to be 29. What was your number? Like 70?
43.
Okay. And then she is a priest, and she is 8. So I have wasted my attack because I can move one more space in, but I got nothing to attack.
It's really hard to shuffle these tiny small decks.
Thank you. Thanks, Paul, for joining us. Thanks for all the help. He says you can use a blue stand. It's helpful, so you remember.
Yeah, I think so. And we'll just remember she's not elite.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
I'm going to move these over so that...
And then I'm going to give you this book back.
Next door.
All right.
So we can't let her die.
Sounds good. She is next. So she is going to move and attack at range 3. So her movement is 2. And she cannot attack at range 3, right?
No.
Done. All right, so now the archers are going to go, and they are going to move and attack at range 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Can you help me count that? I can't see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So this one's going to need to move up 1.
This one will move.
Yeah, and I went ahead, so they're going to shoot me.
Yep.
All right, so that one's going to shoot me for -1, -1. So that's going to be 1, and I take no damage, but I am immobilized. That's brutal. I cannot do anything as a melee. And then she's going to run up. It's going to be the issue.
Hopefully I can get up
and
there.
then this one will move up and attack me for 4 -1 +0.
So 3.
And 3 -1. I gain an experience from that. What did we say? 3 -1? 4 -1 -1. So I take 2 damage. Yeah, it's -1 from this. -1 from my blocking. And then I have range 2 retaliate, but I don't have... So my character is not going well, this one. All right. That's it. Then the scout is going to go. So the scout is...
That one.
This one over here. It's going to move and attack. So it's going to move. Is it elite? No.
Nope.
It's going to move 3. So 1, 2, 3.
Does it not move 4? 5? Because it's +1?
Yeah, sorry. And then it's going to attack me for 1. +0. I take no damage. And then I retaliate on it for 2. And I already took that experience. Hey! It has 8 health. All right. There we go.
Okay.
Thank you, William.
So...
And thank you to everybody else watching. I know they were helping us a lot with rules. There were other people here helping us with rules, but we appreciate people watching.
Yeah. 1, 2...
A lot of these rules are edge cases,
3.
too. Certainly when you're running summons, knowing how they work. Your summons go first.
You're right. Goodness. 1, 2.
Don't be intimidated by the rules for this. You'll get it down. You'll just have to get things wrong.
And then you'll figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna die. And then I grant one of my summons another movement. 1, 2. And an attack.
Nice.
So it attacks for 2, -1. So 1. So I do 1 damage to the scout.
At 3.
might not go well for me.
It'll be fine. That was you?
That was me.
All right. New round. Please reshuffle. Yeah, and honestly, if you're looking at Frosthaven and thinking Jaws of the Lion is your best place to go, hands down, to start, it's just a shorter game. It teaches you everything.
The scout has 8 health. It's hard to see.
8, yep.
Yeah.
I can very much handle the scout because I can't move.
Okay.
I know your summon is going to attack, but I guess I'll try to go early.
Yes.
Yeah.
How much health do the archers have? 5 and 8. Okay. Oh, that's really early.
I'm just going to tuck this here. Are there general questions people have? The biggest one is like, is Frosthaven better than Gloomhaven? And the answer is yes. And I don't have any qualms saying that. We unfortunately won't get to show off the outpost phase. There isn't one after this scenario. And even some leveling up. I think you're technically not supposed to level up to the outpost phase, but I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna cheat the rules so we can show a little bit of what happens there.
Yeah, I mean we don't.
We'll
have
just
to
talk
actually
through it.
do it.
We'll
we can
talk
talk
through
through
happens,
it.
yeah. But we got to finish this first.
Yes. All right.
I'm ready.
18.
14. Oh, I thought you wanted me to go faster.
I know. I changed a little bit what I was gonna do. So.
All right. She's gonna go 29. Want to flip those ones?
64.
Perfect. And the scout. Is this the scout?
Priest.
Oh, darn it. This one is her. 74. Oh, that might be okay.
Yeah, that's probably better.
All right. So me first.
Yep.
So do you need healing? I can heal for 2.
I do not.
So heal myself or heal one of your...
I mean, that skeleton has 1 damage. You can heal that if you want.
Is it in my range? Is it that skeleton back there?
No, it's the one.
Did that one
next to
move?
It did. It
Okay.
was far away. Because remember, you wanted the spot.
I will heal this one. And heal myself for 1 with my crown. Thank you. I did want the spot. It's true.
It's fine.
I cannot move, but that will be gone at the end of my turn. I'm just going to discard it now. And then I can attack for 3 with 2 piercing, and I can give it range by moving one of these backward, or moving one of these forward. But I'm not going to give it ranged. I'm just going to attack for 3, plus 2. I already received that bonus, so 5. And I shuffled this. -1 is 4. 1 short. That is it for me.
Okay.
I could have done advantage,
So,
but I guess it's too late.
1, 2, and that cannot
Should've thought of
attack.
that.
1, 2, and that.
Hold on. Doesn't that one have to attack the thing adjacent to it?
But doesn't it move first?
It moves to the closest enemy. So it would have to attack here.
I ruined everything.
Did it really? Did you not know that? Would you pick your cards a different way?
Well,
Or I could have taken advantage. I would have killed it.
that would have been better.
All right. Since you planned the other way, I'm cheating just for you, honey. I really should have done advantage because I was at 5.
Yeah.
So I wanted to guarantee I get the kill. So your mileage may vary at home, how you decide to play something out like that. We want to have the scenario persist, or we want to keep it moving. So we're gonna do that. Shh, nobody saw that. All right, go ahead, Gab.
All right, I'm moving 2.
What? Perfect. Just like we planned.
And then I will move 2 and grant my summons. Move 2. And then Then I will curse this one.
That's all you. That's all me.
And then I can grant one of my summons adjacent to the target of the curse ability an attack +0. So this is for 2 -1, so 1.
All right.
And put up the darkness.
Got it.
And that's it.
All right. Now it's all them, huh? So the scout is dead. The archers are going to go. So they are attacking at range 5. So they'll both attack your summon, right?
Yep.
So this one will attack first. Oh, I did that in the opposite order on the previous one. All right, so this one will attack first for +1, which is going to be 5.
Disadvantaged.
Disadvantaged is going to be 5.
And I will negate that damage.
That's amazing.
To use this card.
That was the card we were missing. Although I guess they weren't in battle.
Get another experience.
All right, and then the other one is attacking it at regular advantage.
Mm-hmm.
4 + 1 is 5.
And now it's dead.
Is that the one I healed? No,
Yes.
I'm kidding. Did pretty good work, and that gets discarded.
And that's discarded. I thought they were like lost, but they're not.
Right.
So that is good.
And then the priest goes, so she moves 1. Good job. And then attacks at range 3. Well,
that's okay.
At least we have to keep her alive.
Don't want her to get hurt anyway. So.
There you go.
And that's it.
That's it. End of the round. Do you know what I need to do? I need to take a quick break.
Okay.
And use the restroom.
Go for it.
I should pick my cards first, and then you can set all this. Is that all right?
Yep.
You can entertain the peoples.
I'm not very entertaining.
Well, you could try. All right, I'm going to go with those two. Pick the lower number. I'll be right back.
I am left with 2 not super useful cards at the moment, but I don't think I want a short rest yet, so I will play them. Oh, he should have told me his number. I'll flip all the enemy things first. Mine is going to be 21, so you know I'm not cheating. The archers get reshuffled. They are 32, and the priest is 89. Brandt is either going to be 61 or 70, so actually it doesn't matter, because either number he picked would be after the archers, before the priest. So I might as well take my turn. It's not gonna be exciting. Alright, so the skeleton will move 1, 2, and do nothing. Then
Ice Hands, Cold Hearts, is that her name?
Ice Hands, Cold Hearts. I'm taking our turns because your numbers were in between. It all just worked out, and I'm first. I moved my skeleton. And yeah, there's nothing I can do. So I'm gonna use this one just for movement. And I will just melee attack this archer for 2. Plus 1, 3. So I do 3 damage to this one.
Got it. At 4.
Mm-hmm. And that's it for me. So then it's the archers. They're both just gonna attack me.
Did they draw a card?
Yep.
Okay.
They had a reshuffle
Got
symbol. So this one will attack me for +1.
At disadvantage?
At disadvantage. So 5.
-1 is 4.
I might die.
You can get rid of a card.
Oh, I don't have any cards.
I think you can lose a card from here.
A random one, or I pick one?
Do you have the rulebook?
Mm-hmm.
You pick normally, so I think you could pick one.
Attack effects.
Maybe damage.
Suffer damage.
Suffer damage. Are you dead?
No.
And does your robe help, or only helps your summons?
Only my summons.
Man, it's bad robes.
Oh, no, it's not suffer damage. Because that's separate from an attack. I think we need to look at attack.
Okay. Oh, they move
Attack.
to lose disadvantage. Got it. Okay. So that one would back up.
Got it. Character damage.
So you're taking 5 damage instead of 4.
The character may lose 1 card of their choice from their hand or 2 cards of their choice from their discard pile.
Woo.
Yikes. But effects or conditions from the source of damage are still applied.
Got it.
That's a lot of cards.
We haven't been putting things here. No.
I have one more room. I think I'm going to take this damage.
Is there a thing here?
And then I'll block the other one if it will kill me. So I have 2 health.
All right. And then the other one is attacking you?
Yes.
For 4. -1 is 3.
3. So that will kill me.
So you'll lose 2 cards.
Yep.
Rough.
Okay.
And it is me. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't have my healing.
It's okay.
That every time they hit me, it's brutal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I can attack at range 3 for 3. This one's 2. How much health does that one have? 8. Huh. Now let's try to kill it. So 3 -1 is 2. So that is gone. And then I will attack. Move the character one of his backward 1 slot. So I will move this one backward 1 slot. And I can attack at range 2. So like this one. So sorry, this is at 6. 2 -2. Oh my gosh. It's starting to slide downhill all of a sudden. Man. All right. And then the priest is going to go. And she's going to move 1 space. And then she's going to heal all allies within 1. Which is not you, but she heals this guy.
Already healthy.
And then she buffs herself. So She blesses herself, so I think you shuffle a blessing in. So we need a blessing card in her deck.
Would that be a star or a monster?
Probably a star. Oh, those ones don't have. They're generic. You can have as many blessings as you want. All right. Man, I thought I was going to kill that thing. I had 2 attacks.
All right. Well, that
was
go
my
so
violent inheritance and my continuous health.
I am short resting, so I'm going to lose another card. This could be a little rough.
Well, I'm going to go early and try to annihilate them.
I'm going to try not to die. And dark should be...
Yep.
Actually, it's probably gone.
It would have been lowered, and now it's gone. Yep.
Oh, boy.
We got this. We got this.
What happens if I run out of cards?
You're exhausted. You have 2 cards left?
I have 4 cards left.
Oh, she got 3 turns left.
Yep.
We got this. Go if you want to go late, I'll kill them.
Yeah.
It's famous last words until they draw really early. But I'll be early enough.
Will you?
You never know what I'm going to do.
Okay. I'm going to do that.
19.
70.
They are 56 and 23.
So I'm last.
This is correct. This is correct. All right. So if I fail, we've got them to help. So I can move 2. Is here okay?
Yep.
And then I can heal myself for 2. Fortunately, I'm a selfish healer.
It's fine. I'll heal myself.
That card is discarded. And then I can do my Destructive Fury. So I hit everything in front of me, essentially, for 3. So I'm going to attack this one for 5. -1 is 4, but that will kill it.
Good. You have the tokens.
What tokens? Oh, loot token?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then I'll attack this one for 5. -1 is 4, and it has 5 health. And that is lost. Darn it.
That's okay.
All right. So then the priest will go, and she is going to heal something within 3 for 3. She moves. So I wonder if allies we control. I feel like allies we probably control, right? So she moves 2. Is here okay? Where's your summon going?
Well, yeah, that's
you want
fine.
her here?
No, it's fine.
You're saying that now? And then heal you for 3.
Oh.
Unless you're going to heal yourself to full.
Almost.
Well, there's nobody else to heal.
Well, maybe I'll switch what I was doing.
There you go.
But then you might be in the way. Hold on, let me look.
I can't move. Oh, I couldn't move.
Oh, yeah, you're in the way.
Hold on.
Could you have gone there?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out this card. If I went here, I would hit...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, I can go there.
Okay, yeah, that's much better.
Oh, it's a single target attack. It doesn't hit everything in those spaces.
Oh, really?
Really? So how do they distinguish that from multi-space? Hey or nay? It's a cooperative game, yes. So how do they distinguish a card like this from that can deal damage to multiple spaces? It would have target. Huh. Yeah, it feels like that's target 5.
Gotcha.
So this guy has no damage. Oh, that doesn't seem nearly as good, especially for losing it. I lose it, but I only deal 1 attack. I already have 3 attacks in my deck.
Oh yeah, that isn't very good.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Are you after the archer?
Oh yeah, I'm the end.
So he's going to attack me.
He attacks 2 targets.
To me and the priest, because she moved.
Yeah.
All right, so for -1 is 3. No, sorry, 2. And I negate 1, so I take 1 damage. And then the priest gets attacked for 2. -1 is 1, and the priest has 1 defense.
Nice. Okay, now it's me.
Yep.
So this will move 1, 2. Then I will move 1, 2. And then I can move my skeleton 1, 2. And then I will curse this guy. Star curse. I need a monster curse.
They have not reset their deck yet, huh?
And I will grant a summon adjacent to the target an attack. So I'll attack for 2, -1, so just 1.
Okay.
And put up darkness.
Would kill it if it was a multi. So I just want to see. Figure while we're checking things out.
Yeah. And I'll gain the loot.
Attack effects 25, 26.
Peter K says Destructive Fury is not single target.
Okay. Yeah, I think so too. So this is dead. We're going to play it that way, and if we were wrong, we apologize.
I need a loot card.
A loot card.
Yes, because I gained a loot.
No, and you moved
And then
the
I
token.
just moved it there. So I got another metal.
Bases. Oh yeah, mine was also metal. So we are heavy metal. Ice Sands, Cold Hearts. All right, final room. We got this.
Okay.
I have to respond to this.
At some point, I can grant you 5 or one of my skeletons.
All right, I am short resting. Because I don't need to heal. I can ready these 2 items, but I feel like it's time, right? My Vile Assault is a double attack melee card. It's fine.
There is another room, and we are low. But
I did know that I had to use crushing weight, but I don't actually think I did it. I remember moving it up for the first one, and I don't think I moved it up for the second one.
got it.
I did know that each one would be there.
Okay.
I'm good. I've got cards.
Yeah. So you're gonna carry this.
All right.
Survive as long as I can.
Oh, I got to pick 2 cards.
Yes, please.
Sorry. All right. Well, let's do our thing.
Your thing looks the same on both sides. It's hard to know if it's flipped.
Here we go. I'm a drifter. You never know where I am in initiative order.
All right, 71.
31.
These priests get shuffled.
I gotta open the door.
Here, can you shuffle this?
Yep. You gotta read the section.
Okay, but first...
What do you want to do? There's nothing to draw. There's
archer.
no enemies.
You're right. The priest is there, though.
Lotus. Trace.
We need to flip the priest card.
Yep.
Because she's with us.
Oh, and she could go before me.
Yeah.
23. She does. Classic.
Slow down. Alright, so she... Oh, she heals. She's not hurt. But that's nice. So she's going to move.
Mm-hmm.
To where?
Where do we want her? Here?
Probably there.
Where was the door? Do we want her in the way of the door?
I don't think so.
So here?
Would she have to, though? Is she automated?
No, I think we control her. Oh.
Yeah,
cannot
I
control
didn't
them.
think we did.
Gotcha. So how do we pick who she heals? Is it the closest thing?
Oh. Yeah.
Closest wounded thing? So she can move towards the summoner? Who would she move? Oh, like monsters. So where would she move?
So she's going to move 3. And then I'll be the closest.
Sure. We're just going to say she'll move towards... She wouldn't move towards the door, but she'll at least move forward. And then heal you here.
I thought it was herself. Got it.
All right. It might not be exactly what happens, but like Peter said, there's some little house rules here. Keep it rolling. All right. Now it's me. I'm going to open the door.
Oh.
Did you know I wanted to do that?
I had a feeling. So, this goes right through all my stuff.
So we could pop that top board off if you want, for the sake of the camera. Because we're not going to go backward.
You don't want to go back for that piece of loot? Ah.
And then maybe angle it like this. Here's a house rule. Where was the door?
Right
Here?
Oh. No. I think it was centered.
Gotcha.
So you're here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll read while you set everything up. Do you need stands?
I got 2. Hold on, let me see what I need.
I'll just put a bunch.
I just need 1 more white. I'm good. That's it.
Okay. Finally, you make it inside the mountain, but your victory is short-lived. Just past the cave opening huddles another group of defenders, muscle-bound Algox with icy fists. They've gathered in a circle, positioned like a lord's private guard around some person of value, except all they seem to be protecting is an ice-covered gap in the floor. They guard Sky Hall, your Algox companion whispers. We must break through that barrier if we are to end this fight. The guards, noticing your approach, turn and shout, You cannot pass, intruders. The Sky Hall is closed to your kind. They move quickly, uncrossing their arms and stepping forward. Your body is worn and your lungs still burn from the climb, while these guards are fresh to the battle, wholly rested and prepared to brawl. But it matters little. There is no other way forward. Okay, special rules. The ice sheet has characters L+2 hit points. What does that mean?
Our level plus 2 times the number of characters. So 3 times 2. 6 hit points.
6 hit points. It is an enemy to both you and the priest, and an ally to all other monsters.
Okay.
That's it.
Got it. Man, so even... I gotta stop doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't use my ability.
So we need to... The scenario is done when all enemies are dead and the ice sheet is destroyed.
Got it. Alright, so the scouts are gonna be 29. What were you?
71.
Got it. And the priest went, and the guard is going to be 50. So the scouts will go next. Yeah, there aren't 2 sides to mine. It's the same color. Yeah, it looks like they forgot to print it on the other side. I guess they made the bottom a different color, right?
Yeah.
Does yours do that? No. Yeah, whatever. All right, so the scout is going to move one fewer and then attack at range 3. So the scouts move. So this scout will go first. It wants to attack at range 3, so it's going to attack me for 3. -1 is 2. Doubled is 4. -1. So I take 3. I'm down to 6.
And you are...
It's like disabled. I can't use items. Impaired. Okay. I can't get that out. So I'm impaired. Then
this one?
That one's going to go. It wants to move. It can move three spaces and be within 3 of me.
Yep.
Okay. And then it's going to attack me for 1. And it misses.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Peter. He found the heal rule. It's on page 43 under monster heal abilities. They target the ally in range whose health is reduced most from maximum. That's great.
That's what I would have
that makes sense.
thought of, and that's what we did, but I didn't look up the rules, so I appreciate it. And I'm all for looking at these. A lot of times what I'll do when we're playing is I note them in my head or on a piece of paper, and then I look them up afterward, is kind of my plan. Especially, again, something where you're playing 50 scenarios. Like, I get it wrong once, and then I'll know the rule going forward.
And honestly, if we're in the middle of the game, we probably would stop and look it up.
Yeah. We also would
feel bad doing that.
Go to the bathroom and...
I'd answer my texts.
Things like that. So, all right. So now the guards go, and they're going to move and attack 3 and 3. So it can't hit me, so it's just going to move as close as possible, right? And I guess this doesn't attack, it's just an enemy we have to defeat, right? And then it's the Bone Shaper. And your summons go first.
Yes, they do. I only have one right now.
Are you sure that is where the door is?
That's what it says right here. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Gotcha, you said middle, and I was looking at the other tile.
No, it's the middle of this one. Yeah, exactly.
Totally.
Okay, so...
Yeah, thank you everybody for joining us this long.
Can only move that
We are wrapping it up.
Because the priest is in the way.
Tomorrow morning around 9:30, I'm going to be playing Marvel Champions with Steve and Brian, so join us for that. If you haven't checked out Marvel Champions, it is my other favorite game with this one. You can move through the priest.
I know, but then my summon, then I just won't be able to do anything.
Okay.
So I can grant my summons a move 2, which still won't do anything, but at least it'll get us all
up there
forward.
Do you have a way to keep them from dying?
No.
Okay. But if they get hit, it's
But
not
if they
us.
die, it's better than if I die.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to short rest again. That's the thing, is I could have summoned a skeleton,
left, right?
but it would have...
You have 1 turn left?
Yeah. I have to discard, so I'll have 3 cards. I have 2 turns left.
You're going to play 2 next turn.
Yep.
And then have 1 card left.
And I'll short rest again.
Oh, right. You have 2 turns left. Let's do it. I'm going to run over and loot that, in case you die. So helpful. Okay, where are we at then? So, I don't think defending really makes sense, right? I should just try to go quick. Yep.
I'm going to try... Oh, I'm going to be late. Just going to try to do as much damage as I can.
Man, none of these things hit melee, which makes my retaliate rough.
Okay. I'm 70.
Okay. I'm 14.
Oh, this should get reshuffled.
Yep. I'm going to tuck these cards under. There's no more. And then I don't have to look at that and process it. No, we got this, Peter. Have faith in us.
23. What are you? 14?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what are they? The scout?
Did I draw for the guard?
I don't know.
Hold on. No, because he was 50 last turn. The scout is 69. The guard is 15.
Okay. So you're first.
All right. So I've got prudent preparation and bloodletting. So I don't think I'm going to heal. I'm going to move up with this. I go before him, huh? I could actually get him to attack me and put damage on him, ironically.
If you can, I am hopefully going to do damage twice with the skeleton, and then I'm going to give him 5. So I can take this guy out unless he backs up. Hopefully.
Okay.
So if you could attack one of the further ones, that would be good.
Yep, I'm going to attack this one here. So I'm going to attack that one for 3. If I killed an enemy, I can back something up. So it's going to be +2. I can't use my items, but I'm not using any items. That's going to go away. So I'm going to hit him for 5.
Oh, no.
Classic timing. And that's all I got.
Oh, that's not going to be good.
I think that's trouble.
Is that it?
Yep.
All right, then the guard.
All right, so he's going to attack me.
Which one is the guard?
For
this one?
3. And he misses.
Sweet.
And he doesn't poison me in that case. That's the guard. So then she goes as the priest. So she's going to move.
2.
And then heals for 3.
Self? Nope. Someone else.
I'm at 6.
I'm full.
Alright, so she'll heal me to 9.
Yeah. That's good.
We need damage.
I know.
Alright, then the scouts are going to go. So the one next to me is going to attack for 4. +1 is 5. -1, this card goes away. So I take 4. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
4
+1
-1
-1.
Yep.
So
Right.
it's 4.
So I take 4. This token's gone. I'm at 5. And then I retaliate 2. Which had I had some damage on him, I was hoping I would kill him.
Yes, well. All right, and then the other one?
And the other one wants to move. Is she the priest closer? She's 2 away, right?
You are also 2 away.
But she can't move to get to me.
How much movement?
It has 4 movement.
So it can get to
Would
you.
it move to me, even though I'm...
Okay.
Oh,
although... Yeah,
she's physically closer in terms of movement, right?
No, because this isn't blocking him.
Right, so we'll move here. Or should I move it here? Is this better for everybody, or is that worse?
I don't know.
Camera 1, camera 2. All right. We'll go here. And then it attacks me for +1, which is going to be 3. -1 is 2. So I take 2, and then retaliate 2. And that is number 5. And then it's you.
Okay. Skeleton moves up here and attacks for 2. +1 is 3. Did I do 3?
Yep. Got it. Oh, sorry. He has shielding.
Oh, no.
So he takes 2.
Oh, okay. And then...
Do you have piercing?
No. Then I will curse him. And then grant my summons adjacent an attack. So it's +1, so that's 2. So he takes 1 more damage.
3.
And I put up the darkness.
Put up the darkness.
And then I will grant my ally 5 damage.
Nice.
Plus 0. So I do 4 more damage.
7.
That card is lost. Oh no, that card is lost. Shoot.
Does that mean you're dead?
Yeah, that's the last. That's all I got.
All right. It's all me. And the priest.
Does my skeleton keep going till it dies?
No, I assume if you die, your summons go away. The question is if you can discard them. You got the rule book? You can look up summons.
Alright, I'll look that up.
Yeah. Alright, that is the end of the round. So I need to short rest, and if you short rest, you lose a card. If you could discard your summon.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to need that one, so I'm going to take the damage. That's fine. Alright, what do we got here? I got to deal 10 damage. Well, if I can double, right?
The summoner may voluntarily remove the summon from the map at any time, except during another ability.
Perfect.
Okay.
So you unsummon your summon and get one more turn.
I shall do so. He did good.
Oh, it's on your
Wait,
mat.
it died?
Yeah.
How did we kill it?
You killed the enemy.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh.
You did 2 + 1 + 4.
Oh, he did good work then. It was a noble loss.
All right. Yeah, I don't know.
I have one more turn.
I guess I just gotta hit something and hope I kill it with a double, right? I have to hope I draw my double. I have healing, but I don't even know that that matters. We gotta hope she like comes in and is like, I deal 50 damage.
Yeah, I don't know how useful I'm gonna be, but
Eh.
18.
14. We have only scouts left, right? 54.
So the guard's gone.
And 74. Oh my gosh, she's gonna attack. Alright, so I will attack for 3. I mean, should I be realistic? And try to kill this? Or should I try to draw my double and kill that? Maybe my double is our hope at the moment. If I draw my double, I deal 10 and kill that. Yes! No. So I deal 6 damage to that one. Then I can heal, but I think I'm just going to move so I can be closer. Is this where I can move to? Is that 2 spaces?
Yep.
So I can be closer to possibly killing that?
Sure.
Although I'm going to take damage, so let's see how that goes. All right, your turn. You're going to be super useful, you said?
I'm just gonna run up and try to do 2 melee damage. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Double that melee.
Who am I attacking?
I mean, this one has 4 health left, so.
Okay, so 2 plus 0. 2 damage.
All right. So it's at 10. 10?
That's as far as I can go.
And I ain't going no further. Wow. Rough. All right. And then the scouts are going to go. And they're going to smack you. Smack you, smack me. So this one's going to hit me. They want to be at range, so they'll back up. Right? 1, 2. Oh, movement -2. Still does it. Attacks me at range 3 and poisons me. So it's going to hit me for 3, miss.
Nice.
And then it's going to, this one's going to back up and attack you for 2. So you get hit for 2 and you're poisoned.
I don't have the token.
Sorry, you're poisoned and whatever this one is. Oh, no, it doesn't do that one to you. Only the big one does that. All right, and then the priest is going to go. She's going to move 1 space and attack at range 3, so here.
Good.
So she's going to attack for +1. It's going to be +2, so 4 damage. So she's going to get this one to 6. Then you are exhausted.
I am exhausted.
And it's when we're all exhausted, right?
Right.
Not when one of us is exhausted. Okay, so...
Peter says you're poisoned, too.
Oh, yeah. No, he missed me. I never took damage. Right? Even on the miss card, they don't add the tokens. Now I feel like I missed a major roll. I'm pretty sure because he drew a miss. So I'm pretty sure they don't add effects when they miss. And I feel bad if I'm wrong. So, what do I have to do? I have to keep moving, right?
He says it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Really? Okay. I thought if they dealt no damage, they still added those tokens. I didn't realize if they miss, they still poison you. Well, I've learned a couple rules. So, I just need to kill one of those, right? And then hope she kills the other one.
Sure.
Yeah.
How many turns do you have left?
A
bunch?
2.
Oof.
Maybe 3? I might have 3.
If you can kill this one this turn, and this one in the next 2 turns, and she can kill
That's
that.
what I'm hoping, yeah. And
It's
I
our
have to
only
draw,
hope.
move, and... But if I move 2, I'll be within 2 of this, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So 31...
No.
No, I'm 4 away?
Yeah.
I'm 5 away?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, but I don't have to stand on it. I can hit it from adjacent, right?
Right.
Yeah, so I'm good. 29, no! They go ahead of me. That's going to be rough. All right, you're out. And 23, she's going to heal me. No, she only moves 2. She'll heal me.
Not much healing.
And then they're both going to attack me.
It's so rough that this keeps getting put back in, and it's not what we need.
I know. Oh. If I long rest instead.
Well, we gotta kill these guys first, I think.
Yeah, right. Okay. Actually, where did she step? She could step to at least be closer to that one to get attacked?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So then this one's going to attack me at range 3 for -1, so it's going to hit me for 2, 3, 4. So I'll just take it. I go to 1. And then that one's going to attack her for 1. And she shakes it off. She can't use items. I can't use items, but we don't have items we're using anyway, so I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, so we are okay there. Then I can go. I just can't get immobilized. So I can move 2. I cannot see. 1, 2. And I'm going to attack here for 3. Man, I hate getting rid of that thing. Oh, hold on. That thing attacked me from 2 away, so it's dead.
Oh, sweet.
Right?
Because you have retaliate.
Yep. So then I'll move here, and I'll attack this one. for 3. And it's dead. Hey! So we got loot bags. I'm going to pick this one up, gain the loot, which is hide. All right, we got a shot here, Kath. These are gone. So I long rest. And I get rid of this card. I heal 2, but that just heals my poison, readies my items, and this turn I couldn't use items. I never put there and just realized they might be relevant. And she will draw. She's going to heal, watch. My retaliate finally came in handy. She is going to move and heal.
Oh my goodness.
Heal me for 3. Oh no, she would heal me, and then I would heal myself for 2. All right, and then I can't long rest now, right? Because I got to play cards. But I just got to move up and deal big damage. I spent this, so this is gone, unfortunately. All right, well, I can draw advantage.
So the scouts are gone. It's just you and the priest.
Okay. All right, I'll play these 2. I'm 31, and she shuffles this in. You want to take care of this deck?
Draw it.
Oh, right. She's moving up because there's an enemy.
Yeah.
So that's why that counts as an enemy. 9. She's going to move and attack.
All right, so
she's
she has
going to move up 3. But she wants to be at range, so she'll stop there, right?
Yeah.
I assume she wouldn't attack at disadvantage. Oh, would she stop as soon as she's in range? Probably.
Maybe.
All right, she attacks for -1, which is 1. So she hits it for 1.
Why don't you just give me a bunch of damage tokens and I'll...
Is that enough?
Yep. Because it already has...
Got 5 left. All right, so then it's me. And I will move up 2 and attack it for 3. Is now the time to give myself advantage?
Yes, please.
3 plus 0.
Okay, so it has 2. That's good, right? You have
Yep.
one more turn?
So then I'll short rest. Oh, sorry. And I will take a damage so that I get this card instead. That's why I was doing that, because I knew which one I wanted. I'll play both of these for 31. She heals.
She heals.
She heals me for 3. Is she before me?
She's 23.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess she would move up. And I have 2 attacks.
Do it.
I have a 1 and a 3.
Okay.
So I will attack for 1 minus 1. If this is my miss, I'm going to laugh. 3 plus 0. Ah! We didn't loot that, but we did it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I could have long rested.
Got your advantage.
When I had the 1, yeah, and I could have gotten this back.
Out.
Oh, man. Okay. Whew, we did that.
Skin of our teeth.
All right. It's pretty long. Let's just talk through let's not do all our leveling up. So we'll talk through. So what would happen is we would look at our experience over here. So I ended up with 9 experience. And we would look to our loot tokens.
Should I read the
Oh, you got to read the conclusion. Yeah, thank you.
So it's 77.3.
Oh, I did my thing. I forgot to track it, but
I did not pay attention to mine. I have no idea if I did.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you for your help.
Yes, Thanks
for cheering us on. The long rest was actually super clutch. I'm actually going to come back up to this camera, so you might have to remind me.
Okay. The ice barrier shatters with a great ear-splitting crack, and you look down through the hole to a chamber far below. A stone floor covered in strange runic symbols and a spiral of pedestals radiating out from its center. Sky Hall, it would seem. However, it's much too far to simply jump. Ha! Finally it's open. You turn to see the Algox you rescued, staring forward. She nods with a confident, satisfied frown. Those foul ice speakers cannot hope to keep this mountain now. She bends down and grabs a handful of snow, testing it between her fingers. Satisfied, she brings it to her face and whispers. The white powder flies from her hand and swirls around her. Whirling like a miniature snowstorm, the snow lifts her off the ground and carries her gently down through the hole.
Whoa.
Ah, the Algox calls to you from below. Are you not coming? Plenty more ice speakers to kill. On cue, the snow around you swirls into a great eddy of white and lifts you like a leaf, carrying you down through the opening just like the Algox. As you float down, you get a grand view of the majestic open cavern that must be Sky Hall. It is a circular layout of stone seats with a raised platform in the center that holds an ornate altar. The priest is doing something at the altar, perhaps praying, when you land, but she quickly turns and introduces herself as Lanprul, explaining the situation. According to her, this mountain, Snowscorn, is a site of great religious significance to all Algox. However, the clans in the area are divided into two rival factions who disagree violently over how to communicate with their god. The Snow Speakers, led by the priest in front of you, believe their god speaks to them through the snow falling from the heavens, while the Ice Speakers, or Dirt Lovers, claim to commune with divinity through ice that emerges from the ground below. Currently, the Ice Speakers inhabit the mountain, but when their war party went out to attack Frosthaven and returned battle-weary, the Snow Speakers used the opening to launch an attack of their own. But there is no more time for speech, she says decisively. The battle must be raging in the mountain's heart, so if you want my help, we must head there with all haste. With that, the Snow Speaker chieftain turns and moves to a tunnel leading deeper into the mountain. You're not sure which side you should take here, but you know this information is valuable. If you can help turn the tide in the Snow Speaker's favor, you might be able to broker a truce with the victors. You follow the priest deeper into the mountain, wondering if this is what Setha had in mind. Oh, so we gain 1 check each.
Oh, nice.
Toward perks, which is nice. We get a map overlay sticker, a new scenario.
Wow.
And we're locked out of the scenario 3.
Gotcha.
Which is the one we didn't choose.
So yeah, so this scenario 4, I'm pretty sure, is going to be a boss battle. This is one that Cephalofair said, hey, don't show this to people. So we wouldn't do the next one. What would happen if you were doing kind of a regular scenario and you could go back to Frosthaven is you would then have an outpost phase after this. So you're able to kind of use all the buildings in town, build new buildings. That's where you would level up. Mm-hmm. So we actually, even though we might have enough experience to level up, we wouldn't be able to do that. So we will check our things. Mine was kill a monster of every type that appears. Now, I didn't kill a priest, but I feel like since the priest was on our side, I feel like I wouldn't have to kill. Right? I assume an ally is not. So I actually get double checks. So I'm going to get 3 checks from this.
It's possible that I got mine. Mine was wallflower, so end each of your turns adjacent to a wall, obstacle, or objective.
Wow.
Although I might have ended here. I don't know. You know what? I can go back and watch it.
Yeah, so we'll see if Kathy did hers. So yeah, so we're not going to show scenario 4. Cephalofair specifically said please don't show that one, so we won't do that. But yeah, so what would happen though is if you get those check marks, you get a perk. You get to add one of these cards. Well, you've got a list on your character sheet, and you get to take one of these upgrades, and then it's usually swapping one of these cards into your deck. So I could take out those -2s and -1s and put in +1s, for example. And all characters have different sets of cards, so you get different rolling abilities. Mages might put fire up on them, so they're wounded, things like that. Mm-hmm. Check the tape. Yeah, exactly. We'll have to go back. And then when you level up your character, you get 2 new cards that you can use in your set. But one of them, sorry, I shouldn't say you can use. You pick one to permanently keep. The other is out permanently. So you're growing your character, and it's kind of like picking paths in an RPG, talent trees or whatever it is. So you pick one of these new cards, and then every game I take my set of cards and I pick 12, and you pick 12, and that makes our hand. So it's really cool there. And then, like I said, the outpost phase, we would gather these resources. So I got 2 hide and 2 metal. Kathy got a bunch of metal. Sorry, it says 2 in a 2-player game.
I got 4 metal.
So we'd have a bunch of metal we could bring back, and we might be able to upgrade or build a new building that we could have in Frosthaven, and those would be all the ideas. But I think that would take us another 45 minutes to do, and I think this gives you a good idea of Frosthaven and what it is. I think that's my main thing, is just people are going to say Gloomhaven or Frosthaven. I think Frosthaven is just better. It's just streamlined. Yeah. But the best starting point is still Jaws of the Lion. It's still the best place to go if you haven't played. But this is phenomenal.
I mean, unless you're just all in. Like, if you've watched a bunch of videos and you think you want to do that much, then...
Get them both?
No, get Frosthaven.
Oh.
Not Jaws of the Lion.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, if you're saying, I really want a full... Right, I'll learn how to do it myself, then Frosthaven it's a good point, right? People that aren't trying to baby step into it, it's fine to go straight to Frosthaven. I mean, and they give you the one baby step
into
right?
This. Absolutely,
they give you scenarios there, but you can see the rules that we were missing. But none of those rules that we asked questions. I guess there were 2 that were somewhat major to me, which is you get effects even if they miss, and enemies don't move to maximum range.
Right.
Those felt like the 2 big things that I guess I had missed. And I probably didn't miss them early on, and probably then I thought I knew the rules and we've been playing it. Or we haven't been playing it that way and I just didn't even remember.
It's been a little bit since we played Gloomhaven. Even.
So those were the things. But again, those are rules that if you made a mistake in a single scenario, it's not really going to be a big deal. And you're still having fun, right?
Yeah.
The point is to enjoy that. And man, is that story boosted. Like, there's a whole book of stories, whereas it used to be part of the page was the story.
Yeah.
And you're seeing a lot of that, which I know I don't know if it was a complaint of Gloomhaven, because Gloomhaven doesn't have a lot of complaints, but one of the things is people felt like the story wasn't super immersive, and now
it really is.
You can also get the app, Foreteller app, and there's a way to purchase so that there is professional readings of all those. But I enjoy Kathy's readings. So. But you can get access to that Foreteller app, and they will read the stories to you, which is pretty cool, too. So you can get that immersion. The part I actually like about that is you can have the app reading while you're manipulating some of the board and doing some of your things, so it can be a little bit of a time saver. So you wish there would be other videos about this game. Well, it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of people here, so... maybe we'll convince ourselves down the line. There won't be one between now and Christmas because there's a lot of other things we have to cover and do. We're actually helping run the Christmas service at our church, and there's a lot of planning for that. So it definitely won't be something soon that we'll do. The other option is I could do a solo play of the game. If I could get hold of the solo scenarios, I could do one solo so people could see more.
And when we get the inserts, we'll certainly do a video showing those too.
Yes. I also have a copy of Jaws of the Lion, a fresh copy.
Oh.
So I could bust that out
and
show that off too as another option. Oh yeah, we'll have a video for the inserts. So yeah, it was fun. So we'll figure out something to do. And actually, with these tables up here, it's a doable thing. It's got to be planned. Like, this is a day.
You know, it might be fun if we, as we go along, if we end up failing a scenario, when we play it the second time, to stream that, because then we'll be more familiar with the rules and like.
We could also do one
things that come up
from the store and add in, like, do a 4-player.
That's true.
From the store, because Larry wanted to play again. So
yeah.
Something like that. So we'll figure something
options.
out. It was fun. We do love this game. It's tricky to play. Like, we want it in one space. So, but this worked out pretty well. So awesome. I think we're going to go. Thank you to everybody for watching. Appreciate it so much. Please thumb up the video if you like the content that you see here. And there's so many more games. We picked up a stack almost as tall as me at PAX Unplugged from publishers who were awesome. Again, thank you so much to Cephalofair for providing this copy of Frosthaven for us to bring to you. We are excited to keep playing and talking about it. At some point, we'll do a video, or on the podcast, I'll do an episode on Frosthaven once we get through, say, 30 of them, right? Sure. To give a bigger picture. But I'm already convinced after a few. This is just more fun than Gloomhaven. So be pretty awesome there. And tomorrow morning, you can check us out. I'll put up the link in a little bit. But we'll be playing Marvel Champions. No Kathy, but you'll have Brian and Steve and I. We're going to finish out our Mojo Mania campaign finally on Expert, and that is another phenomenal game if you haven't seen it before. Sound good?
Sure.
Awesome. Till next time, I'm the Brandt.
And I'm Kathy.
And we hope you step into the portal.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, the mouse isn't there.